Comrades, we must never succumb to pressure of America. America has never helped us with anything, even during apartheid. They cannot threaten us now with sanctions. Everywhere else America goes, you must know they never go to help those people. They go to destabilize those countries.
They are producers of goods and products in South Africa who need access to different markets. And this is the quantities that they have. Let's please look into how you can absorb those goods and products into our global and bilateral trade so that we do not have any reliance with not have any reliance on the United States of America that treats us with disdain and disrespect, because to just mischaracterize the situation is just utter disrespect in diplomatic terms. We
need to understand the real reason why USAID is in Africa. And not just USAID, but other NGOs. You look at DFID, which is the British equivalent, and many other smaller ones. Their sole purpose was to act as if they're coming to rescue Africa. They are coming in claiming that they're introducing grassroots initiatives that are going to help the people. And so they use that as a way to go into the most remote parts of Africa. When you look at it on paper, it all looks really good. But they're actually wolf in sheep's clothing. They are using that.
Those countries, they did the same thing in Libya. They did the same thing in Iraq. They did the same thing in Afghanistan. Now they want to come to South Africa and destabilize it. We must unite against American imperialism and colonialism.
Of people, it's absolute rubbish, which cannot be accepted. And South Africa must not act like we do need and are fully dependent on America for our sustenance and development. We are not. We can be able to establish different relationships. That is why the vision of President Jacob Zuma need to be really appreciated, because he foresaw this far much earlier when he got to join the group of countries which before he joined it used to be called BRIC and became BRICS because of South Africa's inclusion into a partnership that is much more sustainable as an alternative to the imperialist and neo-colonial
clothing. They are using that open access sounding humanitarian to constantly destabilize governments. I can tell you right now, the majority of African leaders, and not just African leaders, but leaders in the developing world, are celebrating the exit of USAID. If you think about it, their sole purpose, for example, filling in the gaps in healthcare and education, where is the change? Show me one country that USAID was in and education improved. Show me what country where USAID was in and healthcare improved. The social services they're bringing, it's peanuts. The American taxpayer needs to know the billions of dollars that are being given to USAID, a fraction is making it to the people.
In having heard me saying that we must focus on healthcare, and I want to reiterate on the health sector, I want to reiterate what we said during SONA, that we will help and we will ensure that we resource the health sector, and we will make sure that we build hospitals, we build clinics, and we strengthen the healthcare system in our country. This is a commitment that we will achieve, and this is what we are going to do.
Okay. So it's an option which South Africa has. Let's just have the political muscle and courage to then pursue different agenda and not be bullied by the West in a manner that it is. So we have to be bold, we need to be courageous and intensify our relationships with the global South and not be too dependent